A picture's worth 1,000 words. But even with this graphical head start, this web of accomplishment, we can still write volumes about Steve Martin, longtime president and CEO of Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Nebraska, fixture in Omaha's philanthropic community, and Dr. Amy Haddad's husband for the last 32 years.
I've never done anything without the help of a team and the trust of others.
Born in Horton, Kansas, Steve started working at age 12, delivering newspapers. He learned from his parents, hard work is its own reward.
I think the greatest lesson they gave me was learn to love what you do, because you're going to spend a lot of your life at work.
Steve paid for college himself, a mix of athletic and academic scholarships. He credits his mother, a nurse, with his decision to go into the healthcare industry.
So when I was a junior in college and co-captain of the football team and an offensive lineman, I decided to switch majors from pre-med to nursing, just to give me more flexibility. It was my first understanding of how much people taught you about healthcare, their own healthcare.
After graduating from Washburn University, he partnered with 2 colleagues to launch an occupational and home health services company called Health Check Incorporated. That entrepreneurial spirit he gets from his father.
My father was a serial entrepreneur. I always used to kid people. I read the book when it came out, The Mosquito Coast. There were times I thought my father would move us to the Amazon just to prove he could make ice.
Steve first joined Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Nebraska in 1986 as its first director of reimbursement.
The CEO who was there when I was hired, remarkable man, an introvert, but very, very intuitive, deep thinker, and he just kept giving me new opportunities.
In 1997, with the CEO's blessing, he left to serve as the first CEO of Prime Therapeutics, a Blue Cross Blue Shield offshoot that's now the largest privately held pharmacy benefit manager in the U.S.
It's pretty phenomenal that it's grown to almost a $20 billion company. I remain the only director that has been involved with the company since its inception.
Steve grew the company to its first 5 million members before returning to Blue Cross and Blue Shield in 2002 as president and CEO.
At the end of the interview, when it came down to 2 and they chose me, I was, again, probably the most surprised person in the room. My wife was delighted. I knew my first 2 goals were to begin to affect change in the culture, more transparency, a culture of management where we actually spent time training leaders, not just promoting subject matter experts. We have ongoing Six Sigma and Lean projects. We will continue to do that. The other thing was I radically changed the IT culture. Today, we lead in a lot of segments, and we are building a technology infrastructure today that services 2 other health plans, serving approximately 2 million lives.
Since 2002, BCBS&E has grown by more than $1 billion in annual revenue and by more than 100,000 members. Healthcare reform that's been a key challenge.
Well, some of our brethren decided not to participate. We went through it all. I was very proud of our team for how we managed our way through that, the nightmare of the federal enrollment the first year.
Though his job is full of challenge and complexity, Steve takes a very zen approach, leaving work at work by asking the simple question, did I do all I could do today?
I'm most pleased with the fact that I'm able to attract talented people to trust me enough to hang with us through difficult projects and difficult times.
His proudest personal accomplishment? Meeting his wife Amy and having the good fortune to spend the last 3 decades being married to her. They love traveling with their nieces and nephews and immersing themselves in the community.
Because we weren't fortunate to have the kind of family we set out to have, we saw other ways to give back to young people, to education, to help people pursue their dreams. That's something that still and will always be very important to us.
Steve and Amy have chaired the United Way of the Midlands annual campaign and supported many other nonprofits as fundraising chairs or co-chairs, including Teammates, Voices for Children, Omaha Children's Museum and Community Alliance. In addition, Steve has served on the Blue Cross Blue Shield Association Board of Directors for 14 years. A firm believer in servant leadership, he's quick to lend his proven insights to others.
You have to work hard. That goes without saying. You have to love your work, and you have to listen, even when it's hard, and you have to never stop learning.
A picture is worth 1,000 words. A story of diverse experiences, steady leadership, and unwavering community involvement. And to these 1,000 words, we add 8 more. Welcome to the Omaha Business Hall of Fame.